So today we're going to do a Haitian Cajun fusion recipe. So we're going to make, it's going to be kind of like a jambalaya, but with a Haitian influence. So with the main ingredient that makes it Haitian is this Haitian epis, which I have a video that I will link to this so you can learn how to make it. So here's what we need. We need a bunch of seasonings. I have a little bit of dark meat chicken and some Cajun sausage. I have some the Trinity onions, bell pepper, and celery. I had yellow bell pepper, so that's what I'm using. I'm really using up stuff in my fridge that was, you know, things that need to be used. I have some chopped tomatoes, some garlic. It really should be the Cajun quad, because you always want to put garlic with those other three. And then I have some long grain rice. I have some chicken base, but you could use, instead of chicken base, you could use just some bouillon, or you could use chicken broth. I have some tomato paste. I have, these are all extra flavors that you could add. Onion powder. You could also add garlic powder. This is some Cajun seasoning, but this one is a low salt because these other seasonings have a lot of salt. So I would rather not make it too salty. So, you know, you can search on a Google search or an internet search and find some low salt Cajun seasonings. I also have adobo seasoning and a Sazon seasoning. Now Goya makes it in little packets, so you can get it there. If you can't find this, you can find these on the internet also. So I also have some olive oil, and I have a can of sliced mushrooms. So why am I using, you could certainly use fresh mushrooms, but why I like these, this is one of my favorite things to cook with, is these canned mushrooms, because they have the liquid in there that has a lot of flavor. And in Haitian, when you make Haitian rice, a lot of times they use like these jean. It's a Haitian mushroom that they use to flavor the rice. So I'm just going to use this as an ingredient I can get where I live in Louisiana. So that's what I'm going to use. I am born and bred Louisiana. My accent may not sound like it because I've lived in New Orleans, I've lived in Lafayette. So anyway, so here's what we're going to start with. I've got my skillet, my cast iron skillet heating up, and I'm going to add a few swirls of olive oil. And the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to try to do this with one hand because my other camera broke, so I'm using my phone today. I'm going to add the sausage first because I want it to get nice and brown off and render fat. So that's what I want it to do first. And then we're going to add the onions and stuff to caramelize the vegetables. And then I'm actually going to throw everything into a rice cooker. So, you know, you can find rice cookers online, and that just makes things so much easier. You could actually throw all these ingredients in and not cook anything on the stove, but it is a better flavor if you do this, if you brown it first. So you're just going to let that brown, and I took the sausage out and see how it's all nice and browned, and I threw in the chicken. And these don't have to be totally cooked because it's going in a rice cooker and it's going to cook for a while. Now, if you have like leftover rotisserie chicken, feel free to use that. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of Cajun seasoning on right now, just so the chicken has a little bit of seasoning in while it's cooking. And you just want to get the pink off. That's it. It doesn't have to be cooked really all the way through. just kind of browned a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna take these out. So I've removed my chicken. And now I'm going to add about a tablespoon of this Haitian epis and let that cook a little bit. So these are all raw ingredients. This has celery, onion, bell pepper, some hot peppers, garlic, a little olive oil, and just a dash of lemon to keep it from browning in the refrigerator. And you just make this stuff, it's like just a flavoring base. So now I'm gonna get about a tablespoon of tomato paste and cook that around a little bit, kind of let it brown, and it kind of stops the epis from overcooking. I'm just kind of smushing it so that it cooks in there. Now I'm going to add my onions. I'm going to add the onions, celery, and bell pepper. I'm not going to add the garlic or the parsley yet. I sort of did this in the wrong order. What I should have done is added the onions, celery, and bell pepper first. Let it caramelize a little bit, and then add the epis and tomato paste. So I'm doing it a little bit backwards, but it'll still be delicious and wonderful. I'm going to add a touch more olive oil to help it cook. So I'm just going to cook this until the onions are really kind of cooked down a little bit. They don't have to be perfectly cooked because they will continue to cook in the rice. I just added the tomatoes, and I'm going to let these just kind of cook down just a little bit, and they kind of soften a little bit, and that's all we need. And then we'll be done with the skillet, and we can do everything else in the rice cooker. I don't like to put the raw tomatoes into the rice cooker. I like for them to get a little bit of a change in texture before they go in there. And kind of smush down. And give a little bit of a macerated texture, and they're just really good like that. This is also kind of like sort of like a Charleston red rice also, but with that little bit of Haitian kick. So I'm not going to add my seasoning right now. I'm going to add them into the water with the rice, because I don't want to leave any seasoning in the pan. So this is about done, and now I think we're ready to go over to the rice cooker. Okay, so here's my onions all cooked. There's my sausage and chicken. Here are my seasonings. One thing I forgot to tell you was this is dried thyme. Haitians use thyme in almost everything. That's also in the epis. I'm using dried right now because it's raining outside and I don't feel like going out to the garden to pick some thyme, but I've got garlic powder, the Sazon, the adobo, the Cajun seasoning, onion powder, and this is my chicken base, which you could use. A lot of them use what they call a Maggi cube, which is just a name brand. It's a chicken bouillon type seasoning. So you can just use any kind of chicken, or you could just use chicken broth in this. So what I'm going to do I've already got my rice measured out, and I poured in the can of mushrooms with the liquid. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour in, I have 2 cups of water. I'm pouring in my meat, my onions, and I'll probably scrape that bowl. You need to pour the water in first to make the chicken bouillon release from there, and my spices. So I'm gonna add the, oh, I still have to add the garlic also, because the garlic needs to cook in there. Very important flavor is the garlic. I did put some garlic powder. This is a good lesson. You can use powdered stuff if you don't have fresh ingredients, but it is better with fresh. So stir all this up. I'm going to add the parsley when it's more cooked. Now, I'm going to set this to cook. When the timer goes off or when it stops cooking, I'm going to check it and see, because it may need more water. We just have to check once it's done. So I'm going to put the lid on, and I'm just going to set it to cook. So I'll come back when it's just about ready. I think my Haitian Cajun rice is almost done, and I just want to show you I am working on another dish over here. It is Haitian Cajun chicken, and I will put a link to the recipe below. So let's check out this rice now. It's a lot of steam. Let's stir it up. So yeah, it looks good now. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is give it some parsley. I'm saving a little, I'm reserving a little bit. And something I forgot about, my mother always would top rice dishes with chopped green onion tops. And it just adds a nice freshness right before you serve it. Nice green freshness. Okay, sorry. My timer was going off for something else. So let's dish some of this up. Try to do this with still filming. One hand. Okay. Look at how good that looks. There's a big piece of mushroom. So this could totally be a meal on its own with a salad on the side. I'm going to put a little bit of the green onion tops and another little sprinkle of parsley on top. And we're going to bring this over here so you can see how beautiful it is. This is so delicious. So this is Haitian Cajun rice. Isn't it beautiful? So this is Cajun DIY Diva. Please like this video. Please comment and share this video. Show it to all your friends. Show it to your Cajun friends, your cooking friends, your Haitian friends. And tell me, if you're a Haitian cook, tell me what you think about a Haitian Cajun fusion, because I do watch some videos on YouTube, like Island Vibe Cooking is one that I like a lot. I like to watch Lemise O. Tell me what you think, because I've seen you do Cajun cooking videos before. So tell me what you think about this rice dish, and would you eat that, or would you do your own cooking version of it? So this is Cajun DIY Diva, and watch out for my Haitian chicken video.